Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, I'm going to take you back in time a little bit. Let's go back to the early 70s, mid-70s. Saratoga was just starting to change. I know it's hard to believe that there were vacant storefronts, vacant hotels right in downtown Saratoga, but it's really true. It was like that. And long about that time, a very eclectic couple moved into town, Greg and Sheila, and they took over a little restaurant on Caroline Street called Sperry's, and soon thereafter it became the place to be. Then they expanded and took this boarded up old hotel right in the heart of Saratoga, the Adelphi Hotel, opened that up and turned that into the absolute place to be. And my guest remembers what I'm talking about. This is David Ornstein. Welcome, David.
Hey, hi. Thanks for having me.
It's very nice to have you here. You know what? We could spend the whole interview just talking about those days if we could remember them.
Really?
You know what I mean?
It was really hopping. It was so much fun at Sperry's. They had the greatest food, and everybody from the Capital District would be there. And then when they opened up the hotel, the bar, everything, it was a blast.
You know, and Greg and Sheila, when they opened the hotel, everybody was like, what are you going to do with 80 rooms? Well, you have to know well, Greg has passed away, but you have to know who Sheila is. They loved antiques, and they would travel the world over to find the right paintings and just the right furniture, and it was eclectic. It wasn't like, and every room was different in the hotel.
Absolutely.
So, one room would have an Indian theme, and the next room would have, Louis XIV theme. It was all over the planet, right?
A little bit of absolutely everything.
That's right. Sometimes you think to yourself, well, how could this possibly go with this? And of course, they made it work.
It looked great.
And what about the chandeliers?
I think we have about 100 chandeliers for the tag sale.
Unbelievable. So at any rate, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, get off exit 10 on the Northway. Ushers Road, you'll see signs everywhere. There's an estate sale for all of the antiques that were in the Adelphi Hotel during the era of Greg and Sheila. And you just cannot believe. You know what, something, David, I'm going to ask you. Give us a sense of the scope of what you've got.
Well, we have a full range of everything that would be in the hotel. We probably have 100 chandeliers, 200 table lamps. We probably have at least 400 framed pieces of art, prints, paintings, and mirrors. Mm-hmm. And we have a few hundred pieces of furniture, tables, Victorian chairs, Empire couches, just a little bit of everything. And then we have the entire kitchen, which is huge. I think we have 3 sets of dishes for 150 people.
You know what? When Greg and Sheila, they went big.
They went big.
If any of you were there, you know what I'm talking about. But in case you weren't, they turned the lobby and the downstairs bar into this absolute scene out of Casablanca. Right?
Well, a cross between Casablanca and Studio 54.
Oh, yeah, well,
it was a cross between the two.
So when it came to chandeliers, there were chandeliers everywhere. And if the chandeliers were lit, they were lit dimly, and they had all of these table lamps on all of these beautiful marble-top Victorian tables, and the couches from the Victorian era, turn of the century stuff. Right, David?
We have all of them.
You've got all this stuff.
Yes. Now, the new owners of the hotel, they kept a little sprinkling of all these things to accent the hotel with. Mm-hmm. But we have an amazing amount of things that we have to sell in 3 days.
Now, David is partner in New Scotland Antiques. And probably a better part of 40 years, anybody who's an antique hunter knows about New Scotland Antiques. So you know that David knows what he's talking about and his partners. And for them to take all of this stuff in one place, exit 10, Ushers Road, Friday from 9 to 5, Saturday from 9 to 5, Sunday from 9 to 5, and the money goes back into the hotel. And we talked to the new owners of the hotel. They're going crazy now because they're working to get the place open. But I know they're very charitable, and I know that they've got their eye on a number of things in the city that this money will go toward. Geez, I don't know what else to say. You have to go see this stuff.
It's
right?
a lot of fun. I mean, everywhere you look is something that's fun or interesting or historic. It's really fun.
You know, and again, just to reiterate the fact that my wife and I, we knew Greg and Sheila, and they travel all through Europe. They had a place in Paris.
Yep.
So they have a place in Arizona. And it was just this unbelievable eclectic mix of them spotting things in their travels. And it is really unique stuff. And you mentioned, I wanted to cycle back on one thing, David. The art, how many pieces of art?
You know, we have at least 400 framed items. I would say maybe 50, 100 of them are paintings,
Right.
original paintings, and prints. We have all kinds of prints. We have a lot of prints of Saratoga, you know, things
Yeah, they love the history
from
of
Harper's
Saratoga.
Magazine and from the period. And
Right.
we have a lot of photographs of the Adirondacks and of Saratoga. It's amazing.
Yes, it is amazing. All right, David, thank you so much for taking the
a
time to
pleasure.
come in. It's this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get there early or go often because there's a lot of stuff there. I can't wait to see it.
It's fun.
The trip down memory lane for guys like you and me, right? Well, thank you, David.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Exceptional products, expert design, experienced professionals. An American Buildings Company authorized builder can turn your dream of a new building into a reality. Because ABC Builders are local contractors, they know your market and can handle your project from beginning to end. So if you're ready today, your ABC Builder is building tomorrow.
Call Munter Enterprises, 518-584-6174.